don't know how to start this. It's been a while, and you are probably wondering where I've been. And we're going to talk about that tonight. Hi, my name is Nacho Panda, and I owe you guys an explanation.
There we go. There we fucking go.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Uh, God, it's been a little while since we've done anything in the space. And I feel like I owe you guys a conversation about where I've been, what I've been up to, and more importantly, what are we going to be doing from here on out? We're going to dive right into it. This is going to be kind of like a stream of consciousness and talking about what is freaking going on. What the hell are we doing? What is Nacho doing? Well, let's go back to day one. I've been streaming on Twitch since around 2017, probably a little bit before then because I've been doing this for a long time, but consistently since 2017. And we've gone through everything. We've done so much, being invited to DreamHack Anaheim, being on Twitch front page, raising thousands of dollars for charity, and probably a bunch of stuff that I'm missing. Over the last probably year, I feel like I've let you down. I have had a more inconsistent stream schedule. Maybe it's because of the pandemic and, my priorities and mental health took a hit, and I knew I needed to correct that and right that ship before I can make a sincere effort for streaming. And as easy as I thought that would be to be able to correct that, I am still figuring out what I want to do, and still day after day trying to right the ship. I'm not trying to use it as an excuse that why I haven't put time into streaming. And the last year, I feel like streaming has become more accessible, and a lot of people have jumped onto the ship of Twitch and YouTube, and we're seeing more streamers. We've seen more streamers in the last 3 years than we probably have seen in the previous 3 before that. Unfortunately, trying to do this and working a full-time job and make sure that I'm not letting my family and friends and significant other fall by the wayside. And I will say there have been times where that has been the case. And as much as I love the community and as much as I love what we built here, when I shut the cameras off and when I go out of this room, that's my real world. This is something that I love, and this is I thought I could make a career out of, but realistically, it's not as easy, and it's not as realistic as I hoped and as I wished for. But being successful on Twitch isn't made off of wishes and, hopes that you'll figure it out. As we've seen over the last several years, it takes grit, it takes dedication, it takes sacrifice, real sacrifice. And some of those things I wasn't willing and I wasn't ready to sacrifice because I felt like I had other things, bigger things that I wanted to focus on. So that's probably the biggest explanation as to why my schedule was inconsistent. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do with the future of this channel. Now, I will say, I don't think I'm quitting live streaming altogether. So let that be a silver lining that I do plan to stream special events, my birthday, do charity events, live streaming charity events, and stuff along those lines. But beyond that and consistently and regularly streaming, I think I'm done. I think it's time for me to move on and focus on bigger picture things. Now, when I say bigger picture things, I don't mean, s- bookie, packing up my computer and throw away all my stuff and just go become a nomad. That is in no way what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I have some big ideas, and I think it's time for me to put streaming to the side to pursue those ideas. It's scary, it's exciting, it's something that I find a lot of motivation in, and I don't think I've had that for streaming in a long time. It's hard to admit. It's a very hard truth to put out into the world and say, but I think it's time. Now, let's look into the future. Let's not let this be a all sad story. Let's put some focus into what is coming. Well, obviously, one of the big things that brought me into streaming and that what kept me streaming was charity work. Charity work has probably been the most fulfilling and most humbling experience I've ever had on Twitch. Being able to take something that I love and the passion for gaming and tying that to real world connections to my personal life, it seemed like a slam dunk of an idea. And I was fortunate enough to be able to work with amazing charities and be able to do some incredible stuff with even more incredible people. So with that, I do and I am planning to pursue that into a space here on YouTube, as well as in the podcast space. So what I will be doing and what you will be seeing in the near future is me exploring the world of streaming, the world of charity, and that intersection. Now, I don't have a title for this yet. I don't have a set schedule for recording, but I will tell you this. We will be starting as a podcast. We will be moving to video recordings with guests. And even maybe, just maybe, doing some bigger things with that. That's going to be my first big project. I've been working on this for the last several months, pretty much since I stopped streaming. And I think I'm finally to the point where I think it's time to take the leap into that. Now, you'll be seeing more about that in the near future, and I'll have some cool announcements, and we'll be working on that. So if you want to be on the ground floor of that and be a part of the first collective group that will be joining us on this, make sure to like this video, subscribe so you never miss when those videos go live, and as well, follow us on the social medias. We're on Instagram, we're on TikTok, we're on Twitter, we're all over the place. Really, we're all over the place. But not only are we going to be doing stuff with the charity, I am and I want to explore game news journalism as well as podcast coverage of the gaming world. I want to be another person out there providing you guys with insight, opinions, game news coverage, game reviews even here. So that will be another avenue where we're going to be exploring. We're going to be trying to do these two things simultaneously. It may work. I hope it works. We'll be finding out together. But that is our future. That is the future I look forward to. And I hope you guys join us along the way and be part of this, because not only is it something that I love, but it's something I love to share with you and share with whoever wants to listen to me, friends, and just anybody we bring onto the shows. You never know who may show up and what they might have to say and how that could impact you, help you motivate yourself into something you want to explore. Because at the end of the day, following a love and passion for something is scary. But the right motivation, the right people around you to keep you going, you never know what you can do. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you guys soon. Remember, stay close to our YouTube channel. A lot of what we're going to be doing is going to be here on YouTube and not so much on Twitch. But again, I will be jumping on to Twitch every so often. So make sure to follow us on Twitch as well. And thank you guys for everything, and we'll see you next time. Good night.